Hey parents of high school teens, my name is Scott Latta. I am the newish Associate Youth Director here at St. Gabriel's. I say newish because I've been involved in some capacity with the youth here for about 14 years. I wanted to throw this video out to you to inform you guys of kind of my crazy idea I had for next year's in high school youth ministry. Many of you know that I have gotten a little creative. I simply want our teens to feel like they belong to something, that God is in their everyday life, and that they have fun at youth night. They want to invite their friends and they look forward to coming. I had a focus group a couple weeks ago. I had about 12 to 15 teens, 5 or 6 core members come, and I laid these drawings in front of them. They created Austin and Leila. I asked them to create 2 teams. I didn't want them to create ideal teens. I didn't want them to create the typical teens. I just wanted regular, everyday teenagers. The teens gave them a backstory, they gave them personalities, they gave them family. I want to use these teens created by teens, and have an evolving storyline throughout the year. Austin and Leila are going to have God moments. They're going to have complicated schedules. They're going to be stresses from school, stresses from parents, stresses from teenagers, and peer pressure. By using Instagram and Twitter and our time with the teens on Sunday night, Austin and Leila's life are going to play out. What happens to Austin and Leila during the week is going to be our focus on Sunday night's high school youth night. Think of it as Netflix for high school youth ministry. It's important to understand that these 2 teens are teen created. They are not real people, although I can absolutely see parallels between their life and teens' life today. The teens are going to find it easy to compare their lives with Austin and Leila, which is going to help them dive deeper into some hard topics. Each Sunday night, we're going to ask, where is God in all this? Let me give you an example. Anxiety is so common with our teens today. When we feel that life is crazy and we have no control, we get anxious, and God is so hard to see. Leila and Austin are no different. Leila and Austin, they're going to post during the week on Instagram and Twitter, and their personalities and characters are going to develop. At youth nights, we're going to dive deeper into the storyline and see how God plays a role in their lives. This is going to be made more real with pictures and video. I'm going to use real teens from our youth group as the actors in these pictures and videos. I have a plan to complete all this by August 21st before the teens get busy back in school. Now, but here's the important part. Teens that have access to Instagram and Twitter can just follow at Austin and Leila and participate. Teens that don't have access to Instagram and Twitter can still be active in the storyline. There's 2 ways. First way, if a teen has a smartphone and can receive text messages, they can follow at Austin and Leila by texting 40404, follow at Austin and Leila, and they're going to get all of it on their phone. If a teen does not have a smartphone, then we're going to have a live stream on the high school youth ministry page at getitliveitpassit.org, and they'll be able to see the live feed as it rolls out. Using either of these 2 possibilities, the teens do not have to have a Twitter and Instagram account. Now, if none of these are possible, each Sunday we're going to have a what happened last week or what happened this week part of the youth night to catch people up. So a teen could come to youth night and still be involved. Now, as an additional resource to parents, I've set up a Facebook parent group called STGA HSYM Parent Group. This is going to be a closed group. Only parents of registered high school teens are going to be accepted into this group. The only exception is if you're an 8th grade parent and registered in Fusion. I see a lot of value for 8th grade parents to be involved in this group because the transition to high school is a tough one, in school and in youth ministry. Each week in the parent group, I'm going to post the main theme of that week. What we're going to be talking about. And within this parent group, you can ask questions, you can provide comments, you can receive advice from others, and post reactions to the topics that we throw out there. This group will be moderated, so we'll be able to be personally there to be able to field all these questions. I simply want to offer a safe place for parents to communicate about what's going on. I have asked several teens about this idea of this Facebook parent group and diving into this, and it has all gotten their approval. However, there are a few things I need to ask from the parents. Okay, parents, it's okay to follow Twitter and Instagram feed, but please, don't tweet or retweet or respond to their texts. See, ideally the teens, they own this. It's theirs. It's something that they have. And it's going to be hard to do with a mom or dad tweeting, "Yay, what a plot twist." Please note that following the Twitter or Instagram feed, you're only going to see part of the storyline. Think of it as just the teasers. Youth Night will show the whole story and how it relates. Many videos are just going to be shown at Youth Night. Now, the Facebook group, STGAHSYM Parent Group, will not have the storyline for @Austin and Leila. It's only going to contain the large picture topics of the night. This is to promote the teens' ownership of this year, and it's going to play a large impact on the success of what we do this year. Now, in summary, I really just wanted an idea that would be attractive to our high school teens. It would make it easier for them to dive into the nights, these tough topics. And I want to put God front and center, because too often teens don't realize that He's right there in front of them. Okay, now that you've gotten to the end of this horrendously long video, I want you to email me at slatta@stgabriel.org with the subject, "I watched the whole thing." If you do that, you'll be involved in a raffle I'll do on August 28th. I'll raffle off at $50 off the high school retreat. If I get over 50 responses, I'll give away $50 off. Now, and please, this video is just an introduction to the topic for parents. Please call me, email me, shout real loud if you have any questions. There's a lot to this topic. Now, I'll leave you with one final question. What if it actually works?